Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is a requested tutorial on how I apply my Flower Cosmetics BB cream and the loose powder. I hope that I'm not too scattered during this video. I drank a little bit too much coffee, so I might be kind of lost for words. So I hope this is going to be helpful. There'll be more information at the end of this video, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so to start, as you guys can see, I have no makeup on whatsoever. The only thing I do have on is my eye makeup and my brows. That way I won't look too bald looking. And the only thing I did apply to my face is Revlon's Photo Ready Face Primer. The shade that I currently use is BB2. What I'm going to do is apply this on a flat surface, and this is a palette from Crown. And I'm just going to apply a small amount. And this is how much I use. It's just a small little amount of product. This is just starting on one side of my face. And when you apply it, you can feel that you do have to work with this quickly. But the application, it just goes on really, really nice. I have oily skin, and I can just feel by the way it goes on my face that it's gonna stay. It's not gonna budge. It's not gonna go anywhere. And what I love about this is that it keeps me matte. So if you do have oily skin, this will definitely help. It's not going to leave you looking dry or cakey. It's gonna leave you with a really nice finish. So I'm just working a very small amount on one side of my face. Patting motions around this area, just trying to go lightly right under my eyes. Actually went to bed pretty late last night, so I have really extreme puffy eyes today. And I'm not going to apply this at the bridge of my nose or in between my eyebrows, because that's where I'm going to apply BB number 1 shade, and it is a lighter shade, and I'm going to use that as my under eye brightener. It's too light. I just don't tan my face. So this is why I'm lighter on my face. So now what I'm going to do is take my BB cream in the shade BB1, and I just start applying this like I would my concealer. And I make a triangle, upside down triangle. Tapping motions, especially since I stayed up really late last night. I have really severe puffy eyes right now, so I need to be very careful around that area. So that's what it looks like. And now I'm going to complete on the other side. I have my eyebrows on right now, or they're almost completely on. I'm going to just take this and I'm going to apply that BB1 and use this as a highlighting shade for at the bridge of my nose and right in between my eyebrows, and actually fits perfect. This is why I'm switching over to this brush. Just tapping this on. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to move on to setting this BB cream using the loose powder. I have it in shade L01 and L02. And this is what the packaging looks like. You do get 8 grams, and this is $9.99, and you can find this at Walmart. So I'm going to start off with the shade L01. It does come with a little poof in there, but I don't want to use it. I don't like using this because I don't use the little powder puff that's in here, just because I simply don't want to get it dirty. So I just put this aside, and I use the lid to tap some of this loose powder in here. It Sounds like I'm getting a lot of loose powder, but I'm not. It takes forever to come out a little bit, so I have to keep tapping it. This is really all I'm getting out of it. So I'm going to use a couple of more sprinkles of this loose powder to apply under my eye and at the bridge of my nose and in between my eyebrows. And I'm going to just start by patting this on under my eye to set this BB cream. In between my eyebrows, down the bridge of my nose. And I'll give you guys close-ups right now, just a bit of how this product looks. For my face, this is what my face looks like now that I have applied the translucent powder. And now I'm going to apply the color that is the L02. That way it matches with my neck. And then I will move on to putting my contour and my blush using the same brand. It was applied some of that loose powder, and this is in the shade L02. And I'm going to use my brush from Crown. It's just a flat top buffing brush. And I'm going to just dip it in here very lightly, tap off any excess back into the cap. And I really like this brush a lot. I have to say that this one and my Sonia Kashuk buffing brush, these two are my absolute favorite. I just love these two very much. To apply the loose powder though, this is the way to go. So if you have a flat top, definitely use this. You can also, oh, the e.l.f. one. I don't have the e.l.f. flat top buffing brush that looks similar to this, but it would be very nice to use to apply this loose powder. And I'm going to start right here and start swirling this on. Very light swirling motions. And I'm just tapping when I get to my forehead. I'm trying to get my hair out of the way. And I'm going to just start applying this right here. I'm trying to get my hair away. It's just, I have a lot of little tiny hairs and they just start coming into my face. So I'm just swirling this on. My application of this loose powder is complete. Now I'm going to move on to my contour and blush. The product I'm going to use to contour my face is by Physicians Formula, and it is the Bronze Booster Medium to Dark, and it looks just like that. And I'm going to use my Sonia Kashuk Angled blush brush. So I'm just holding my little hairs back because they're just going crazy today, and I'm just tapping this onto the side of my forehead and bringing it down. Just like that. And that's how I contour around my hairline, just like that. And now I'm going to move on to the Flower Duo that I'm just loving so much, and this is my Sunkissed and Single. And this is the color. This is what it looks like. Everybody's technique is different. You know, this is one of those things where it's like you just have to find, you know, where your cheekbone is, or you could just feel your bone. And what I do though is I get the brush, put it at an angle, start going up, and then I make like a little tiny triangle and go up just like that. And it looks crazy, but I can assure you once it's blended, it's going to look great. So just like that. So it gives you an elevated contour, and it's just really slimming for your face. So if you have a round face like myself, it's going to get blended in. So I'm not going to just leave it looking like that, and I'll show you in just a bit. So I just do that, and I bring it up right into the hairline. same flat buffer brush that I used to apply my loose powder, and I'm just going to just go over it and patting this. Just to soften up this contour, and that way it can blend together. And as you can see, it's no longer harsh, but it's still there. It's subtle, but it's there. So I'm going to repeat on the other side. And this is how I contour. And as you guys can see, you guys can start noticing the similarity in how my makeup looks in my tutorials. This is how I contour, and now I'm going to apply my blush. So now I'm going to just apply this. Very gently, following the same application of my contour. Just like that. And the reason why I keep going back and forth, it looks like I'm applying a lot of the blush, is because I grabbed very little and I really want the blush to blend in there. And now I'm going to repeat the step on the other side. This is how I use the Flower BB cream and the loose powder. So as you guys can see the similarity in the tutorials, how my makeup looks. And let me give you guys a close-up. Off this look, I always highlight right at the bridge of my nose, very, very lightly. Tap this in there very lightly, and I'm just going to start brushing this at the bridge of my nose. Just like that. And what this does is just, it gives me a very nice glow, and this is the only place where I highlight, at the bridge of my nose. And this is pretty much it, guys. This is the final look. So I hope you guys like this video on how I apply these products. The Flower loose powder is $9.99, and you can find this at Walmart. They really should just say $10. I mean, what's a penny, right? And also the BB creams that I have is in shade BB2 and BB1. BB2 is the one that I apply all over my face, and then to replace a concealer and also to highlight at the bridge of my nose and in between my eyebrows, I use the BB shade in 1, which looks like this. So combined, these two are very perfect together. And for the loose powders, all over my face, I use the shade number 2, and this is perfect if you are in NC 35, or if you use the Revlon Color Stay in, let me see, Natural Tan. I have mine depotted into these airless pumps that I ordered from eBay, so I have them here, and I even combine and mix colors just to create my own shades. But I believe I have in here Natural Tan, and that's 330, 320. So if you're in between those shades, then this is going to be perfect for you. And that's pretty much it. You know, the staying power of this, I have very oily skin, and this leaves me just perfect. I don't look oily throughout the day. I don't retouch up throughout the day either. So what I apply, this is how I am till, I'm gonna say, for the rest of the whole day. I don't retouch up, and it just, I wanna say, it's 1 o'clock right now, so about 6 o'clock I do start seeing some, not moisture, I don't even want to say oil, it just kind of gives you that nice dewy finish without it looking oily at all. So, you know, if you do have oily skin, I just want to let you guys know that this is going to leave you with a very nice matte finish with a subtle dewy finish, if that makes sense. I hope it does. But it's going, you're going to love it. And, you know, if all fails, then just save your receipt, because Walmart has a amazing return policy, and they will, you know, give you your money back for it. And I have sensitive skin to where some products do, you know, give me little rashes, and I just am very picky about what I apply on my face. And I can tell you that this has not caused me any irritations, any breakouts, and this definitely did not clog up my pores, which is a big plus. And also, I did show you guys now how I contour and how I apply my blush, and also how I applied my Tiki highlighter, which is only at the bridge of my nose. And the face primer that I used was my Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. This is another one that I really love to use. I like to just use the products that I have. I also have the Tarte one, and I really like that one as well. And right now the lipstick that I'm wearing is my Balm Nourishing Nude. And that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys like this video. There's more tutorials to come, so stay tuned for that. Big hugs and kisses, and until next time.